Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to do a full face of high-end makeup, and I'm actually really excited because I haven't done a video like this in ever, actually. I don't think I've ever done a full face of high-end makeup. Everything that I bought, I actually bought with a gift card that somebody gifted to me, so I was very grateful. I generally won't go out and shop for this amount of makeup in one sitting. So this is a very exciting video for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. I also get to try finally the foundation that most of you guys have been asking about. I think a lot of you guys just want to know what my shade is, my thoughts. This is not going to be a wear test of the foundation because it's a very old foundation, but it's a very popular foundation. So hopefully I like it. I will leave down my thoughts and opinions in the description below. Make sure to check that out if you guys want to know my opinion on the foundation. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get started with this video. Alright, so most of the items that I'm going to use today I bought at Nordstrom, but I'm sure you could get some of these at Sephora or Ulta as well. For primer, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Combo Control Milky Face Primer. Instantly even out skin texture, preparing it for a smoother foundation application and long-lasting wear. Lightweight, milky to powder texture, dries to a soft natural finish. Contains a special botanical extract to absorb oil and reduce the appearance of pores. Specifically formulated to help absorb oil in a T-zone and maintain skin's moisture balance. And it has kind of like a jelly, milky consistency. I could definitely feel the cream to powder finish. Like it feels very creamy at the beginning, but then as it dries, it feels kind of powdery. That's kind of cool. Let me put this thing on because my hair, I know it's gonna get in the way. So this is the foundation that I'm talking about. A lot of people have been asking me about this foundation, what my shade is, what do I think about it, is it good on oily skin, and hopefully this is my shade. I got the shade 3W1 Tawny. I'm just going to apply it directly on my face. As long as it doesn't oxidize, I think we're good with the shade. I wish it would have a little bit more of an olive undertone, but the finish is nice so far. And from my understanding, this is a full coverage foundation. I typically don't enjoy a lot of full coverage foundations, which is why I'm applying it with a damp beauty sponge. Why did it take me this long to test this foundation? And why does this not have a pump? I'm avoiding like my under eyes because I actually bought a corrector for my under eyes that I want to use. I've been noticing more dark circles with this pregnancy, so we're gonna use a corrector under these bad boys. I really like that finish. Holy cow. I'm gonna see how it builds. I have some like dark spots here and then here. So I'm just gonna build it up a little bit around those areas. And then here. Okay, that is amazing. So yeah, I think the shade is pretty spot on. So if you guys are kind of like a twin as far as skin tone color goes, then 3W1 will probably be your shade in the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So finally. Alright, so for my under eyes, before I go in with concealer, I bought this. This is the Bobbi Brown Corrector in the shade Light to Medium Peach. What this does, if you guys don't know what correctors are, the ones for under the eyes are typically kind of like a salmon color. I actually have been using this one right here. I'm just going to show you guys like an example of an under eye corrector or blue tone correctors. They're typically all these shades right here. Orange will cancel out any blue, purple tones. Usually under the eyes you'll find those colors, so you want a peach corrector to counteract those colors and kind of even everything out. These I got through Mud Makeup when I took the Beauty Essentials makeup course, but I wanted to try the Bobbi Brown version and see what the hype is. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of melt the product into the finger, like my ring finger, and then apply it underneath the eye. So this right here is where I'm getting all that darkness, just right there. I'm not gonna concentrate this anywhere else. It's gonna be mainly in the inner corner of the eye. And I'm gonna do one eye so you guys can see the difference, how bright it looks afterwards. You could almost skip concealer if you choose the right corrector shade. All right, I'm gonna be like a teacher right now. This is with the corrector, and then this is without corrector. You see how this much darkness occurs right here in this inner corner? The corrector just helps you minimize that so that when you go in with concealer, you're not applying too much, trying to cover and correct that imperfection right there. So just a little bit goes a long way. I'm actually liking this formula. All right, so there you go. And for these kind of formulas, I like using my finger because it melts the product into your skin. I feel like you need to really work into it and kind of melt it. If you go in with a sponge, I feel like you won't get the same effect and you might not like it. So try it with your finger first. I know the drugstore has a lot of options for that. I believe LA Colors has a peach corrector too. I'm not sure about the shade range within their correctors, but you just want to make sure that your corrector is kind of close to your skin tone. Because for example, in this one right here, I wouldn't use these. These are made more for like lighter skin tones. I typically use this one right here and then sometimes this one during the summer. And then this one, obviously, that one would be way too dark for me, way too pigmented. But this one from Bobbi Brown didn't disappoint. For concealer, I'm going to use this one. It's been a while since I've used it. This is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer in the shade Honey. I've already owned this one. I know I like this one. We're going to just go in with a tiny bit right around here. And then a little bit on this side too. This concealer goes a long way, which is why I'm only applying it in that form. And this will kind of help you brighten up the rest of the eye. And like you guys saw, I'm not using a lot of concealer. This foundation really blew me away. I can't believe it took me that long to try it. For powder, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder. There is the powder right there in case you guys want to see what it looks like. It's supposed to be translucent. It kind of has like a cream pigment. I'm going to use the Real Techniques setting brush. Not bad. I'm not like blown away by it, but it does a good job of setting it and it makes my under eyes feel a little bit smoother. I'm just gonna go in and set the rest of my face with this. You know what? Mainly like my T-zone. For bronzer and highlight, I ended up getting this duo right here. This is by Stila. This is called the Twin Cheeks in Kitten and Bronzer Duo. This one is in the Bronze Matte. And this is the color right here. It's not too dark, not too light. And then I think Kitten is a very like popular highlight shade in the Stila world. Bronze my face a little bit. And this is one of my beloved brushes by Eco Tools. I actually like this shade a lot. I feel like you can't mess it up. It's like not too dark, not too light, especially if you use this brush. I'm telling you guys, this brush will be your best friend if you guys are just beginning to bronze and contour and all that stuff. All right, we'll come back to the highlight in a little bit. First, for blush, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush, and this is in the color Pink Me Up. I'm going to use a Juno & Co. small tapered brush. I like it a lot. Alright, going back into the highlight, I'm going to use the Morphe M500 brush. Wow, that's pigmented. Oh, that's pretty. This one is actually reminding me, I know the tone is different, but it's actually reminding me of the Rimmel Kate palette that I just used in my last video. Like the formula, the color, everything, even though the color looks different on each pan. This is so pretty. I am gonna enjoy those products for the summer because my skin looks like it's ready for the beach or something. All right, for the brows, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in dark brown. This I already had in my makeup stash. We're just gonna use this darker shade right here just to shape the eyebrows a little bit. I'm gonna take the lighter portion of the powder for the top a little bit. And then I'm just gonna mix the both shades and use it for the inner part of the brow. Pretty. For the eyes, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur eyeshadow palette. This one is in the shade Dusk. Really pretty colors. I think they're perfect for every day. I'm going to put a little bit of the concealer as my base. Right here and right there. Guys, I'm really liking that foundation so far. It looks really good. I'm going to take some of that Hourglass powder and just set my eyes. I'm going to start out with this color right here. This is the like a ruby kind of color, and this is going to go in my crease. My transition color. Like it. And it's blending out so easily. Alright, next I'm going to take this color right here. Oh, they have names. So this one is the Sepia Sky. I'm going to take this one with my finger because this looks more of like a foiled shadow. That is so pretty. Hopefully it looks like that on my eyelid. Not impressive, but I'm going to use this darker brown shadow. This one is called Harvest Moon. And then just concentrate this on the outer corner. Just for a little depth. I haven't really seen a lot of fallout with these either, so that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm taking an angled brush. This one is a Morphe one. You can use any angled brush because I don't know if this one's still around. And then I'm going to wet my brush with the Pacifica flower spray. You could use any spray. And then I'm dipping that into this shade right here. This is Evening Star. And I'm going to use this as a liner. Oh, I love that. Who needs gel liner when you have all these dark shadows that you could just wet? Spray my brush one more time to do the other eye. If you guys haven't tried wetting your dark eyeshadows and using them as liner, try it. For mascara, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Lashtopia Mega Volume Mascara. This one right here. It's supposed to be a mineral-based mascara for volume, mega volume. Whoa, look at that brush. That looks like really big. This one is bigger than the like Lash Paradise, CoverGirl Exhibitionist, all of those. Like this looks bigger. It has a drier formula, which is kind of like mimicking the Lash Paradise mascara. I wouldn't say it's giving me mega volume, but it is thickening my lashes a little bit, so I'm not hating it. All right, last but not least, I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Gen Nude lip gloss. I don't know what shade this is. This is actually a mini as well. I think this was like a gift with purchase since I purchased some Bare Minerals stuff. If you guys just by looking at it know what shade this is, let me know because this is a very beautiful shade. All right, so ooh, sometimes that happens when you wear lip gloss. This I think is worth the money. I wasn't expecting to like it. I thought it was gonna be like a super heavy foundation because double wear just makes it sound like it's like a thick, cakey foundation, but it really did surprise me. Initial application felt really nice and the finish is not too matte and it almost feels like it has like a skin-like effect. I'm gonna see how it wears, and again, I'll leave you guys with my final thoughts on this foundation in the description box below. But as far as shade, I think the shade is really, really good. It's 3W1 Tawny. And yeah, I'm actually really glad I finally picked this up. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.